just about ready for baseball. Logan O'Hoppe digs in now.
Logan O'Hoppe.
And the home opener is underway.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Just missed. And he swings through that one. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. Hayes sprinting after it. And there's one away. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Berg. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Going. Gone. He muscles that one out of here. One down. Taylor Ward, the next up for the Padres. Yeah, that's fouled off.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Joe Adell, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's...
What a stop. Glove flip to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. And towing the slab here, Griffin Canning. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery.
Ball inside.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better.
Runner on the move. And a foul ball. This one pops straight up near the plate. O'Hoppe moving under this one. 1 down. 1 out, man at first. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Back here on the south side. Stepping in, Rhys Hoskins. And a foul ball.
Ball, that's inside.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's the third baseman.
Ball, that's out.
In the dirt. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Digging in, Jordan Westburg. Out of line, out towards center. And there's 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Base hit center field. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. Here's Lane Thomas.
Nope, outside.
Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Flips it. There's
Got it.
one. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit. Flied to right his first time.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Ball one.
In the dirt, runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. 2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled off, 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Munetaka Murakami.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
This one in the air. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the catcher, Kyle Teel. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. And it's fouled away. In the air, left field. And it's just foul. Here's the 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. In the air, right field. Tatis takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Derek hit. Getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. Thomas on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back at right field. Now the number 2 hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Hey!
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. This one in the air, center field. Acuna under it. Takes it in for the out. So up next, Taylor Ward. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
That's a ball.
And that one fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Gone. He'll circle the bases. 1 down. And here is Joe Adell. That one found hard the other way. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 down, nobody on. Strike 2. In the air to left center. Acuna should have this one. And that is that. Here on the south side, as we go to the last of the 3rd, Chase Meidroth steps to the plate for the White Sox. Foul ball.
You know, these White Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
On a line, takes it in for the out.
I mean, we're already about halfway into this game, and his pitch count is ridiculously low. They're giving away quick outs over and over again.
Benintendi in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man.
Off the plate, ball
that
one.
is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
That is the inning. Back here on the south side, on to the fourth, number 35. Now at the plate. That clips the corner. Next offering is fouled back. And there's one down. Next for the Padres, Jordan Westburg. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Oh.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Aye. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
One of the better pitches he's thrown in this game, but he just hasn't been able to do it enough, unfortunately. You know, he could be getting a feel for that slider, though, so maybe that's something he can build off of.
2 down, nobody on. This one driven, deep center field, on its way, home run. That one felt good. There's Lane Thomas now. And there's a foul ball.
Ball, that's out.
That one the other way.
that's
And
foul.
foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter
in.
doesn't know what's coming next.
Payoff pitch. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ball.
Thomas leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He will score. And the lead is up to 5.
He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right.
Osvaldo Bido on the pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers in their number.
Now this one gets through. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Stepping in for San Diego, Taylor Ward. On the ground. And that's
foul.
just foul. high fly ball out to center field. Acuna settles under this one, and that is that. Ready to go, bottom four. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. The throw in. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the fourth. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Austin Hayes digs in now.
Nope, that's a ball.
That smash towards center. And makes the grab. One away. So now with one away and a man at second. And here's the first baseman, Munetaka Murakami. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. That catches the corner.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they do get the out. Kyle Teal will hit next. Fly to right his first time. And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Jo Adell.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
In the air to left center. And there's one down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Hoskins pushes it foul. Rip towards third. And the first two set down in the top of the fifth. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman. Foul ball there. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Got him swinging. Back at right field, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox.
You know, these White Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
He makes the grab, 1 up, 1 down.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And that one is lifted in the air. Ward on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Benintendi to the plate. Single to right in his first trip. And that is out of play. Out towards right center field. Thomas moving under it. And that'll do it. Here on the south side, leading off, Jordan Westburg. Fought off foul. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 1 out. Next for the Padres, Zach Neto. And a strike in there. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ball inside.
Got him looking. And back here on the south side, bottom of the 6th, Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
The 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tatis has a beat on it, and there's one away. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup, Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit. This to third, and that goes foul. The 0-1. That one ripped left field. That's back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. In there safely.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Nope, that's inside.
Ripped on a line to center. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third to trim the lead.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Outside with a breaking ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
2 down. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball, that's inside.
The Padres leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss as he was late. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Ball 2.
Montgomery off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We go to the top of the up now, the Padre leadoff man, Logan O'Hoppe. Swing and a miss at a slider. Swings through that one for strike two. Leisure, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a two-seamer. Fouls it back with two strikes. Outside, and now it's 3-2. On the ground, out to short. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. This one in the air, center field. 2 up, 2 down. Taylor Ward now at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Ball one.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1.
Hey!
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. Adele at the plate now, and that's strike one. Two down, nobody on. And they'll do it again. Hit hard, base hit. That gets by him. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Hoskins swings through it for strike one. Line drive, base hit. And they hold him at third, 90 feet away with 2 out.
Now batting, third baseman, number 35.
Here's the third baseman, 1 for 3.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 31, Grant Taylor.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Late with the swing there. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. In to score from third. It's 6-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
There you go.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. No swing. Smoked into left, base hit. And the hits just keep on coming.
That's 3 singles in a row. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now a chance for Zach Neto. That one ripped, but foul. 0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Teased the zone with that fastball a little bit up. Fouled it off. Expect him to go a little bit higher with this next one.
Hit on the ground to short. And that's the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
1 down. Derek Hill steps to the plate for the White Sox. In the air out towards right center. Thomas on the move to the alley. And there's 2 away. Now at the plate, Chase Maidroff. In the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. Back at right field. We're in the top of the 8th. Lane Thomas getting ready to hit. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 1 away. Back to the top of the order now. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Logan O'Hoppe.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
The Padres up big in this one. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one at triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Now it's going to be Fernando Tatis Jr. On the ground to short. Montgomery fires over to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. So now it's the White Sox DH. Andrew Benintendi. Ripped to first. Caught. 1 pitch and 1 out. Miguel Vargas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Ripped, but it curls foul.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A massive home run.
Now pitching for San
So the
Diego,
Padres with a new arm in the mound, David Morgan.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. Hit hard but foul off to the left. Now the 0-1. There's the strike. 95 of that one. This one popped up. And that is that. Here on the south side, we go to the 9th. Taylor Ward digs in now. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Adele now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-2 now. On the ground to third. Handles, throws to first, and he's out. 2 outs, base is empty. Rhys Hoskins, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
At the plate, number 35. Nice grab. Back here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the 9th. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings through that one out in front that time. Hard hit left side. Fires over to Hoskins. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Munetaka Murakami now at the plate. Jackknife's out of the way. One and two now. This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. So they're down to their final out. Kyle Teel steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. Man at first, Derek Hill will hit next. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Nope.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. 7-2.